Welcome to this week's Roam. Today we are going over Cameo Insurance Services, Inc. Now these guys are based out of, I believe, Los Angeles here. Inglewood. There you go. So we'll just dive right in. So first thing when it comes to insurance companies is you want to obviously be differentiating of what type of insurance they provide. So they do that, I would assume this is everything they do. Auto, home, commercial property, and business owners. Now, what I like to do with these guys is a lot of it is going to be call to action, and then we'll look into, because there's a lot of places they can really be brought to their attention to. So we'll look at, the call to action here, and then we'll dive into technical SEO. But, right away, I get that they're trying to have content here and that's, explaining stuff. I don't know. Let's just click in to one of these get a quotes because, yeah, their website is really basic. So that's what, I haven't really explored this website. Look, services, automobile, business insurance, homeowners, apartment insurance. So let's see. Yeah, it's very basic, man. So when you click on something, get a quote, it's just the exact same thing with different content. So I assume they're not going to rank well because this is a very minimalistic website. It's just hard to, guys, imagine how many, you got to think when you have a business, what's my competition doing? These guys are probably, these guys are in California. If you type in insurance in California or wherever, right, in California, then these guys are probably not going to pull up. But let's go to their technical SEO here. I do appreciate while it's loading. I do appreciate they do have their phone number big. I didn't see. Okay, so they only have Facebook and then Google Plus or whatever. It's okay, but just seems very, very basic. But we'll have that load here. So you can see, yeah, so they're probably not going to rank well when we get to the actual, Uber Suggest and look at their stuff. 51 out of 100, so they have a ton of issues. Silly things too, underscores in URLs. It makes all the URLs, flagged with Google. Tap targets is like a coding thing. They don't have Twitter. Yeah, again, we don't have to go through all these, but my point is you can see, it doesn't really matter what your website looks like. Your website, it does for conversion, UX, user experience, all of those things. It matters, but in terms of ranking, it doesn't matter what it looks like. It matters how it performs on the back end. So that's one thing to take into consideration. But overall, I do like simplicity, but at the same time, you do have to, explain stuff, but not just in words, man. I'm not going to read all this, stuff. Another thing, I like the QR code. That's cool. I wish it told me why there's a QR code here. I'd have to, again, no one's going to want to figure out your website. So if you don't make it easy, then you're not going to succeed. But anyways, so they are blogging. This is one positive thing. Very, very small, could be informational, but, this looks like, I don't know, 500 words, maybe 750, I don't know. But anyway, nowadays you really want to do, especially in insurance, probably 1,500 words minimum. But anyway, let's go to, I believe I put them in here, yeah. So let's go to Uber Suggest here, and you can see organic keywords, 200, and you can see, look at this, an insurance agency in California, they get no traffic. So this is my point exactly, is all their competition, because their website is barren, they're not going to be pulling up. Think about it, your competitors have a full stack team. If you're an insurance company, they have a team. They're doing it consistently. Those guys were blogging, but you can tell. Told you, look, they're not getting traffic from their blogs. So they probably have a link farm. Look at this, 7,000 backlinks. I bet you a ton of these, I'm not going to dive in, but I bet a ton of these backlinks are very bad because their domain's 22, but 7,000 links. All you need, guys, is a few high quality domain links, domain authority links, linking you to other niche oriented websites that are the exact same industry. So if you were a doctor, you would want to be linked up to the American Dental Association or something like that, or do a PR, little PR outreach and have it be on the news, those types of things really help. get you kind of some more link juice that will give you a higher rating of your website, okay? Now let's dive into the keywords here. All right. So, look, even their Cameo, California, I mean, that's their name, guys, Cameo. It's in their URL. So the point is that they are on page 1, but they're at the bottom, so they're getting 2 clicks. So this is the point, is you want to go after converting keywords here. So, you know, you really got to make sure that you guys are doing everything in SEO. The technical, the on-site, the page speed. Then you go into, you know, the blogging. Make sure it's SEO blogging, not just regular blogging, and that's a whole nother conversation. But yeah, overall on this, I would really give this one probably a 4 out of 10, just because they have a site, but you can tell once you dive in and try to really get things going, it's literally just this changes and it's a one-page kind of thing. So, you know, overall, they probably won't succeed in SEO and getting more traffic to their site unless they change some things dramatically. You know, their website, the back end, the coding, even some user experience, because this is just not, it's not what you want. Because also, look, there's no call to action. I mean, yes, you have this thing here, but there should be like, hey, fill this out here if you're X, Y, you know, whatever their promotion is or whatever they're doing. But anyhow, that's kind of what we recommend, is for them to, honestly, I would just, if I was talking to these guys, I would do a whole new website, make it more beautiful, and just make it more in depth, but simple. It's still great. Make sure the technical is good. They would need probably like 2 to 3 blogs every single month, and then probably 2 to 3 backlinks as well. We'd have to look at the competition, but their links would probably have to be, usually insurance is highly competitive, so 40 to 50 domain score backlinks and higher is usually what we see. Again, it differs for where you're at geographically. So that was this week's Roam, guys. Appreciate you, and I hope you guys are having a great week. Look forward to next week.